Hello, hello, hello. This is the African teacher, and this is my take on the African American lady who went to Ghana with her family and immediately want to get the hell out due to many factors. A whole lot of people saying she's acting and she's not serious. She shouldn't be, bad mouthing Ghana, Africa. But when you listen to their story, and you find out that there's more to it than we thought before. The lady have legitimate reason to badmouth the situation on the ground. The reason is a country like Ghana have to straighten up. If you want people to come to Ghana, institutions have to be in place. Institutions such as hotline, institution of arbitration. When you are practicing capitalism, or capitalist society, or capitalist market, or what other people call private sector market, and people are in that system to make profit, which is the norm, we should also bear in mind that my money is people's money is a sweat money. And if you want to exchange services for their sweat money, you might as well also have a institution of arbitration, so that when people unfairly treat people for their cold cash or hard-earned cash, somebody who is an institution that is impartial have to look into it and see who is scamming who, or who is unfairly exchanging something for what. Those things are not in Ghana. You go to the police look at the two of you who got more money and started acting up. If you take a lawyer, the lawyer take the case to a court and start acting up. Lawyer get into a court, tell the judge to adjourn the case. And each time you appear in court, whether the case is called or not called, your lawyer wants some money from you. And on and on and on. A little case can go on for a year. And each time the case is called or not called, and you go to court and you meet this lawyer, you got to give him something. And the case will not be called and will be adjourned. Okay, so the arbitration situation is not working. Either from the police side of the situation to look into it for you, or if it goes on to court, your lawyer is not, most of the time, is not on your side. This is Ghana. So we got to be, honest about certain things before we start saying people should come in, year of return, this, that, and a lot of people started to see all these things as the nation is not ready. You see, certain things like multiple years of rent. People will tell you, will argue that is the market. Yes, damn it, is the market. But Lagos is bigger than Accra, and we have two-thirds of the population of Ghana living in Lagos. But nobody takes that kind of money in Lagos. Okay, the market in Lagos is big, but stores in Lagos don't take 10 years of rent, 5 years of rent to sell in Lagos. The market is huge. Okay, so we got to look at into all these things that are lacking. Ghana is a beautiful place, most peaceful place, but there are issues that a lot of people who have lived in developed nations and trying to come and make a life in Ghana will find very, very abhorring. Truth have to be told, you see. So, and there, when you run through some of the comments, people are saying, hey, I came to New York and a black man scanned me my first day in a taxi or something like that. Yeah, things happen. People try to make it look like we and them, black people also do this thing to me. No black person has the power in America to take a bribe from you. No black police make it a habit to scam you, to take money from you. No official. Okay, and truth be told, it takes a lot of work for black Americans to make the ground livable for other black people. They pay the price over here. What we don't want to do in Ghana, this is not about party. I'm not here. If you want to comment on this thing with party, don't even listen to it. I'm not into party. I'm not into no political party. There are situations in Ghana that we need to rise up as a nation and fight it and win it, so that other people coming to Ghana can also say, yeah, the people in Ghana once upon a time rise up to the situation and crush foolishness in the system. The only time we protest in Ghana is our protest in Ghana is based on political affiliation. One party is in power and another party feels maybe something is wrong, and their people will come and protest. There have never been a time where Ghanaians come up and protest over foolishness. We never did it. We never. Maybe a protest over independence from the British people in Gold Coast. But apart from that, I never think anything happened that we protested as a people to save our nation. We never did. Like recently, when Nigerians were fighting over police brutality, okay, they came as a people, not party, not opposition. Okay, so we need to, as a people, we need to rise up to some of these inequalities within the system. Rent for multiple years is just bad. In America, you pay the rent and a deposit, 1 month deposit and your rent. If the rent is $500, you pay the rent at the beginning of the month and a deposit, 1 month deposit, so you bring $1,000. You see, it's fair. You see, But we have this system where everything is dollarized. We are not spending dollar in Ghana. Everything is dollarized. Everything is high. That is not a market. That is robbery. It's daylight robbery. And we are fine with it. And so when people come in and say this is not right, we're quick to protect. We're quick to call them names. We are so quick to protect it because we feel hopeless to change it. You see, we feel so hopeless to change it. So everything that the lady is saying, you know, minus the snack and this and that, she's right. She is right. There are places in Accra not supposed to be charging what they are charging, because when you step outside the building might look a little bit, you know, beautiful, but right in front of the building is an open sewage. Airport residential area. You see, airport residential area is a beautiful address area, you know, but there's nothing there that makes it look like it's a first-class area. The roads are coal tar. By now, it should be, you know, asphalt. All the roads within airport residential area is coal tar, rough, open gutters. Some of the houses over there, outside the houses, are weedy. That's airport residential area. It could have snakes in them. Okay? But that is a place you can't even rent. You can't even buy a house over there. You can't even buy a plot over there. There's nothing that, you know, there's nothing there. Airport residential area. Yeah, I'm talking about airport residential area. The streets are rough, not smooth, open gutter. Most of the houses have weeds outside the walls. Nobody cared to clear them. But that is airport residential area. You know, a very expensive area. You see. So we got to be able to do right. You know, keep the cities clean. Keep these environments where rent is so high. Keep them clean. If you have expensive houses on a street, come together and make the street right. 10 people. If you have money to buy a plot for $20,000, 70 by 70 for $20,000, if you're 10 of you on that street, put money together and get a street right. Okay. Then you can charge all that you want to charge. You see, so we got to get stuff right. And we have to have a place of arbitration where people can be heard. Because when people are not heard, people have no place to lodge their complaints. They get, you explode. You see, you become, you become angry to a point of explosion. So, we got to look at all these things. Back in the days when we didn't meet this British law and stuff, court system, we go to our king's palace. We go to the chief's palace, the king's palace, and lodge complaint. We were not scared to go there because that is the only place we know we could go. It's people's palace. We go to the king and lodge complaint. And they will send us a chairman and a staff to the perpetrator. In those days, when you see a chairman coming with a staff early in the morning, you get scared. and then they'll call you to the king's palace, sorry, and they'll look into the case, and they'll reach a consensus. Today, we say we have a court system, and the court system is not helping, because everything that is in the court system is adjourned. Everything is adjourned. And if you don't have a good lawyer that have your case at heart and treat you with some humanity, each time you have to go to court, you have to give him money. You see, we are practicing capitalism that has no face, no human face to it. Yeah. Even America, which is a more, we accuse America of, all kind of names that you want to call America. Okay. But the system has institutions. It makes it look like it has some human face to the institutions, the human face to the capitalism that they are, even though it's more vicious. But at least the viciousness is hidden. They make it looks like it's all right. So they listen. When you have a problem with your insurance, you could go to insurance commission, and they'll listen to you, and they'll make the insurance company, give you a redress. If you have a problem with lawyer, there's a place where you could lodge complaint, where the lawyer could be, called. As happened to one South African lawyer who had been taking money from Africans and other people and won't go to court and sell your case and make the other lawyer lose, make the other lawyer win and then gain points in other times. They also allow him to win a case and to gain some points. It continued like that to some extent, and people reported this South African lawyer, and they looked into his records, and they found out that this is what he's been doing, selling his clients to other lawyers so that they all make points. You win against, he will allow the other lawyer win against his client. So they looked into all the cases that had been coming before court, he's been bringing before court. They found out that there's some irregularities in his presentation and his presentations, and he took his law license. As he had no job as a lawyer in America, he went back to South Africa. You see, so these are the things. As vicious as America may look like, there are arbitrators in place to give people justice, so that at least they can breathe some relief that at least they are not alone. But in Ghana, you could be alone. You could feel like the whole world is up against you in Ghana, especially if you are a foreigner. Especially people who are used to, institutions, because they've been trained all their life that, hey, this is where you go when this thing is wrong. This is where you go when you need this. And there are no red tapes as much. The red tapes are here in America, though. They are there. They are there. But on some levels, the red tapes are not there. The red tapes are not there. So Ghana have to straighten it up if you want people to be coming in for investment, for whatever reasons. We got to put things in place. This has nothing to do with party. This has nothing to do with politics. We need these institutions ourselves as Ghanaians. Okay.